everybody, thanks for watching. My name is Pete. I'm a dairy farmer from North Dakota. We're just about to start our silage harvest here. We've got a crew here that's ready to go this morning. Got a second crew coming after lunch today. We've got close to 3,000 acres of silage to cut this year. About 1,000 acres or so is ready to go right now. We'll be starting on that this morning. We got a couple inches of rain here a few days ago, but it's been so dry here the last couple months that I think the field should be ready to go. We'll see how it goes when they get started. Here's the first load coming in, 2021 silage harvest season. We're butting right up against the south side of our silage pile. We'll start feeding from the north now. We'll make this pile going from north to south. We're in the first field here. It's the furthest field away from the dairy, about 4.5–5 miles away. We started here because this field was the driest out of all of our fields that we have to chop. And this was actually meant to be a grain corn field, but we purchased it because we thought we'd be short on total tons of feed with how dry it's been this summer. But the corn doesn't actually look too bad in the field here. There's definitely some spots that are looking pretty tough, but overall, like this field here, it looks relatively decent. He's got quite a few trucks trying to keep up with him here in this field when he's so far away, but it seems like they're doing a pretty good job keeping up. Back in the field here, the second day of chopping. Following the second crew here, they showed up last night, started going this morning on the next field that was ready to chop. The other crew is still working on the other field. This field's about a mile away from the farm, so these guys are a lot closer. They've been keeping up with 3 trucks I think they have going, and a tractor and a trailer. Corn looks spotty. It's not surprising how dry it's been here this summer, that there's a lot of up and down the field. The corn's about 7 feet tall or so in this field here, in the good spots 8 feet maybe. And it's as low as a foot tall, which was to be expected, I guess. We really needed more rain here from the end of June to middle to end of August. We didn't have a lot of rain. No rain really. These guys have a Kloss Jaguar chopping, the other guys have a John Deere. Can't say I have a preference myself, as long as the machine gets the job done. It's the morning of the third day now. This is how much we've got piled up so far. We started at the plastic there a few days ago. One chopper just went a couple full days, the other one just one full day. We'll see how far we get today here. We're not chopping everything all at once. There's about 4 fields that are ready to go now. So I think we'll be close to getting those done today, maybe tomorrow morning, and then we'll cover the pile up, and the rest of our silage still has a couple weeks to go before that's ready to chop. Our hay sheds are filling up pretty fast. We've got a couple bays left that we're filling up with straw. There's 3 or 4 loads coming in today, and then another 10 or so after that, I think, but it'll be full after those loads. It's day 5, chopping corn silage. We got some rain this morning, last night a little bit, about a quarter inch or so. They were held off until about noon, started going. It's going okay now. The first field is going, the second field needs a couple more hours to dry off. But we'll watch some of the packing here and watch them dump trucks. So we got the pile covered here this afternoon. I didn't do any filming of that. Was misting a little bit, so I didn't want to pull the camera out. So we got it completely covered up to that point there, and then we just put plastic on with a few tires the rest of the way, because we'll end up pulling that plastic back off when the rest of our corn is ready to be harvested. I'm pretty glad they pushed and got the field they were on done last night, because we did end up getting about a quarter inch of rain this morning, and the fields are looking pretty wet right now, so they definitely wouldn't have been able to go today if they didn't finish it. So really glad they did that. I thought they finished around 12, but it sounds like it was actually 12:30 by the time they got back into the yard, so I'm really happy that they pushed to get that done, and I think the guys were happy to get it done too, so they didn't have to fool around in the mud this morning. It will probably be another couple weeks or so until the rest of the corn is ready, especially with that rain, and we got cooler temps here now, so it'll be 10 days to 14 days, I think, before we'll start on the rest of our corn. We've got probably 2/3 or so left to go, maybe a little more. So we've got quite a bit of feed here left to chop. Hopefully we need the rain, but we don't need too much either. So hopefully we don't get a crazy amount anymore here in the next couple weeks. The fields dry out a little bit and we can have a good rest of harvest season, I guess.